Rescue crews in Lane County rarely had time for a break late this morning. KEZI 9 News anchor Brian Richardson followed a crew as they went from home to home today. He's live in the studio to show us some of these rescue missions. Brian?
Well, just as soon as crews would get unloaded at one home, another call could come. The pleas for help seem to rise just as quickly as that water.
That's why I keep my feet dry with.
Boats are almost a necessity near Noti. Tim Schaefer kept his canoe close by as Poodle Creek crept dangerously close to his home.
Well, this is actually worse than what I've normally seen, but it's got to come up another 6-8 inches before it even touches one. And it ain't going to rain that.
Some weren't as carefree as Schaefer. This family called Lane County Fire District 1 to help save their stuff.
Our plan is to get it out of there and get their belongings safe.
Just as soon as rescues splashed down, another more pressing call. And emergency crews were again on the move.
You want to take one person with you, 2 people with you?
After a quick unload, a hasty trip across the swollen Noti Creek to save a worried David Hanscom and his wife.
Throughout the night, I just stayed up, sort of watching the water, and it was getting closer and closer. Obviously, I knew at some point things weren't going to go well.
Even with a short trip and wheels back on land, Hanscom has few regrets for where he's made his home.
I love it out here. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
But a little more love for crews who, just as quickly as they responded, were back on the road for another rescue.
We did talk to longtime search and rescue teams who say this flooding is testing the history books. We're going to have more on that, including a little bit of context coming up tonight at 6.